Welcome back to the Grimm Adventures of Jakob and Willow. To support your Bedford Thespians, please like and subscribe to our channel and share this with your family and friends. Thank you for your ongoing support. And now we present Chapter 5, Rapunzel.
Our trio of heroes arrive in the kingdom of Corona.
Corona? I already hate this place.
As I was saying, our trio arrives in the beautiful, germ-free, bustling town square of Corona. Posters adorn the walls of the village shops advertising large entertainment venues and their upcoming shows with no max capacity number. Everywhere you look in the town of Corona, a visible smiling face is shining back at you.
Okay, I take it back. Let's stay here forever.
Welcome to Quartrona, the most carefree place in all the land. Take it from me, Mayor Martinac. One day here and you'll never want to leave. Why? Because here in Quartrona, we are the best.
Veggie burgers taste like real meat, but without the guilt.
Newspaper! Get your newspaper! Hot off the press!
I have sailed the seas and can attest that this is the only complete map of the world. Get yours now before they sell out, mateys.
Get your solar spectacles. View the solar eclipse tomorrow and keep your eyes safe. Are the spectacles safe, you ask? Why, yes, of course. I invented and tested them myself.
You feel young at heart and also want to look the part? This elixir will grant you eternal youth, and only you can buy it here. Only I know the secret formula, and I'm telling you, I'm selling it to you for a bargain. No substitutions, exchanges, or refunds.
The elixir of youth. I wonder how much it is.
Seriously, Jacob? Now the spectacles, those seem legitimate. I wonder if they work like those solar eclipse glasses Miss Large gave us that one year.
Wow, what a nerd.
You want to try that again? Have fun surviving this book without me.
You know, I think I'm fine staying in Corona for the rest of my years.
This isn't a real place, Jacob.
Yeah, kid, I'm not going into the specifics about it, but these stories are only alive because you two are here. You stay here and the book closes, and you'll be turned into a non-human. Like the Phoenix.
So Bridget was left behind before she could leave, and that's why she turned into the Phoenix.
Wait, she's been in here all this time and nobody's came to save her?
Eleanor tried. For the last 60 years, she has tried and failed. The final trip she took was cut short, and our lifelong suspicion of what happened all those years was revealed by Master Frank.
I remember that day. Eleanor was here with Rumpelstiltskin, and Frank was here, someone I had not seen in 60 years.
Who are you?
You finally decided your sister was worth saving.
I'm not here to save her. I'm here to put an end to your gallivanting.
You monster!
Who's talking? That little oaf Rumpelstiltskin. I'll always remember how you were too much of a fool to stop me all those years ago.
What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious by now? I won.
Won?
You think this is a game?
My family's fortune should have gone to my older sister, but she never had the motivation to inherit the money. She would have given it all away. That was her goal, to leave me with nothing. No, I wouldn't let it happen.
Please, Frank, don't tell me you...
I locked her away in this book. As soon as that little green oaf told me about the power of this book, I knew what I had to do.
Miss Bridget was nice. She didn't deserve what you did to her. You are a monster.
No, I'm a realist. I did what had to be done, and now I'm going to do the same with you.
Frank backs up to the cliff's edge, ready to jump off.
No, Frank, don't do it. You know what happens if you jump from that high.
I know. I will never be able to come back to the book, but I will wake up in the real world and I can lock you in here forever.
No, Frank.
Eleanor reaches out to save Frank, but misses his arm, and grabs onto the necklace around his neck. The chain breaks, and Frank falls into the abyss.
He's gone.
Mistress, you have to get to the door in the clearing. Quickly, use the locket to teleport.
Eleanor quickly opens the locket and teleports to the clearing, only to find the door home up in flames. Eleanor falls to the ground in anguish, and the Phoenix appears in the clearing beside her, Rumpelstiltskin.
I'm so sorry, Bridget. I failed you.
The Phoenix rests her head on Eleanor's shoulders, as if to say it's okay. Eleanor's mortal form starts to fade away, and she begins to glow like a bright burning star.
For years, they all became my friends, and now all that is left is one lost soul.
I can't believe it.
Tomorrow we'll have a new queen.
Queen Gothel.
Queen Gothel?
Wait, I thought Gothel was just a super old ugly witch.
She is, or at least she's supposed to be. This isn't good. We have to stop that wedding.
The day before Willow and Jacob arrived in Corona, Kris and Nerida had already begun to set their plan in motion.
Ugh, this place is so cheerful. What's wrong with these weirdos? I definitely prefer my world where you have to stay 6 feet away from everyone.
Your world sounds odd. Okay, look, this story is already a little messed up anyways. So, I was thinking, we could get Gothel to marry our prince. This way, Rapunzel will never get to marry him, or see him again.
Isn't Gothel an old witch?
Yes, but I think we could give her something she truly desires.
And what's that?
Eternal youth. I will grant her eternal youth if she agrees to marry the prince.
So, Rapunzel, she just stays in her tower forever.
Precisely. And this should break the book for good.
Kris and Nerida find Mother Gothel in her garden and tell her their plan.
Eternal youth, you say?
Yes, you will never age. You will be a beautiful queen for the rest of your days.
Where did a lowly fish girl like you get the magic to do this? I've never seen you before.
I acquired my skills after I slayed the sea witch.
My, you are quite the force to be reckoned with.
So, what do you say to my idea?
I love it. It's evil and I get what I want most. Youth, power, and beauty. May I ask, why? Seems almost too good to be true.
This world we live in is fickle. And you know as well as I do that villains don't get their happy endings. I simply want to change that. Permanently. Every story needs an author. I would like to be that author. Give characters like you and I a chance at a happy ending.
I agree. What would keep you from changing the story back?
Looks like you'll have to trust me.
And now, a message from Bedford NJHS and Stuco.
Bedford Junior High is hosting a Seats and Feats drive benefiting HEBIC Clothes Closet. Our goal is to get 850 or more items donated. These donations can be new socks, underwear, and bras. Sports bras are the best. Sizes needed are 4T to adult 5XL. Please bring these to your second period teacher and compete as a grade level for the most items. In addition, you can get one raffle ticket for each item or pair brought in. You can use your tickets to enter for a chance to get a catered lunch or BJH spiritware.
Jakob, Willow, and Rumple found out that the royal wedding happening was currently not for Rapunzel, but instead Mother Gothel was being wed to the prince. They had decided to crash the wedding to prevent the story from its inevitable demise.
Quickly! I can hear the bells!
We have to save that prince from marrying that old hag.
Yeah, Jacob. That's why we're rushing.
Jacob, Willow, and Rumple rush to the palace and make it to the chapel just in time.
Not so fast, dearest cousins. Guards, seize them.
No!
Kris, please, you don't understand what's at stake.
Actually, I understand quite well. You see, I'm helping Nerida, and she's going to help me.
Help you what?
Trap you in the book for the rest of time.
Wicked, wicked family. Just like your grandfather.
Excuse me, who are you? You old toad.
I am Rumpelstiltskin. I watched as your grandfather fell into the darkness and trapped his two sisters in this book.
Don't lie to me. I know the true villain has been Eleanor all along. He told me it was her fault, and that she kept the book from him so he could never return to free their sister.
You know nothing! Those are all lies. Our grandmother gave her life trying to save Bridget. It was because of your grandfather that both of them are dead.
Please, you can't expect me to believe you. You're just like she was. She tried to tell me the same thing before she died. How sad that you two were tricked by her this whole time.
Think about it, Kris. What would she have to gain from that?
Did it ever occur to you that your grandfather had the most to gain with his only blood sibling being dead?
Seriously? The disdain you have for my family's fortune is just shameful. I'm done here. Guards, lock them up.
What, but, look, that brooch. The one you're wearing. It's got magical properties, doesn't it?
How do you... No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that your grandmother murdered my great-aunt.
No, she didn't. They're both still alive and in this book. We can bring them back.
We need your help and that brooch.
Kris leads Jacob, Willow, and Rumpelstiltskin down the cold, narrow stairwell to the palace dungeon.
Guards, you can leave it to me. I'll be sure to lock them up in one of these cells.
Kris waits until the guards leave to speak to Jacob and Willow.
How can I trust you?
What reason could we possibly have to lie to you?
Well, you could say anything to me right now to keep me from trapping you in this book.
If you close the book on us, will die.
What? No, that's not how it works. I was told it would just trap you in here.
Yeah, and who told you that?
It doesn't matter who.
It was your grandfather, wasn't it?
And how would you know?
Because it's happened before, twice, by your grandfather's hand.
Your grandfather is the reason our grandma's dead.
That can't be true. Why would he lie to me?
And now he wants to do the same thing to us.
You don't have to do this. Just give us your brooch and set us free.
Look, I don't know why you're here, and I'm not about to sit down and find out. Here, do what you will. Just count me out.
Kris drops the key and her brooch on the outside of the cell and walks away. The twins quickly grab the key and the brooch and start to unlock the cell door.
We need to get to the clearing and go through the seashell door. There I'm sure Naruto will be. Defeating her is the only way to get you to home. There also happens to be a cove in our land where we can use these talismans to set Eleanor and Bridget free.
Okay, Rumple, we're counting on you to lead us there.
Jacob, Willow, and Rumple make their way to the clearing and one by one enter through the destroyed seashell door for one final quest to save their family and free the storybook characters from the evil narrative.
Thank you for listening in on our radio play. Stay tuned for the next episode of The Grim Adventures of Jakob and Willow. We only have 2 more episodes left before our big conclusion. Don't miss out on all the action and adventure. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.